Good morning there, Murray's readers and leaders. This is Author Roy Murry for Books for the Inquisitive Mind. And if you're here, you have an inquisitive mind, and thank you very much. I hope you subscribe and hit the bell, get all the future book reviews that I'm going to do. Today, I'm going to review a book of somebody I heard about back in the 80s, the 90s. P.J. O'Rourke. He was the editor in chief of National Lampoon, and if you were like in my age that time, I don't know if National Lampoon is still going, but in my time, in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, it was the book to read when you wanted to read satire and uh, awkward things to break down politics. Well, PJ not only did National Lampoon, he was the editor in chief. I forget which years, but he did Playboy. He did wrote articles for Playboy. He did articles for the Atlantic. He also did. Let me think. Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, Rolling Stone. I got my notes here. I just can't remember everything. I need a whatchamacallit, teleprompter. I might do that. In any case, he was a very knowledgeable pundit of politics. And the name of his book was What How the Hell Did This Happen? The 2016 election. Now, it's interesting going back and reading this book and comparing his thoughts, his bamblings. He said that there was one quote in the book that was about yuppies bambling. And he bambles in this book. He goes on and on and on, extensive uh, details on different candidates. And one point he mentions a little thing that all the candidates were stuffed into a Volvo bug. You remember the bugs car? And all of them, and I don't know, there was about 20 of them on each side, that they're in the bug and they're trying to get out. And what gets out of it is what is Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. He doesn't have good words for either one of them. Uh, Trump is the bottom of the barrel. Hillary has got too much baggage that she's got more baggage than the a 747 taking off for Europe. Paraphrasing, I don't think that's exactly what it said, but it was something like that. He goes into other uh, authors, other presidents, and makes comparisons. Tells us what they did, whatever. You might not want too much in that. However, he brings us up to the 2016 election, which he's writing the book while the election's going on, during the conventions, which he basically said on the Democrat convention, and not too much on Hillary and Trump's debates, but he does say that the reason Hillary lost the election, according to him, lost it because the American people get what they want, even if they, even what they want is the bottom of the barrel, Donald Trump. Uh, she is an elitist and a what the heck was the other thing? A crony capitalist. And the American people were tired of being told to by elitists. And we're seeing that now. We've got elitists telling us this about the coronavirus, that about the coronavirus. Donald Trump is this, Donald Trump. And Donald won it because of personality or lack of personality, but his 11 years, 11 or 12 years on The Apprentice, where he made a name from them and he connected with that type of people that would vote for him in the election. And yes, New York and California gave Hillary the popular vote. However, she didn't play the game right, so she was her own worst enemy. And he mentions this as in other candidates during that time: Cruz, Marco Rubio, Farina, whatever her name is. I don't remember all their names. There were too many. Marco, and I know, and because he's my senator in Florida. This is coming from Hollywood, Florida. Uh, at 7:30 in the morning, Saturday, the 9th. And I'm happy to do this. I did my book review last night. That's going to be down in the descriptions. Go read it. It might give you a little more light into what I was talking about. Uh, but anyways, even Joe was mentioned there. Joe Biden, he was mentioned, and his gaffes were mentioned there. Well, here he is now in the 2020 election as the leader. Wow, go see what PJ says about him in 2016. It's apropos to what's going on now. What? Oh well, he was a baby boomer. PJ O'Rourke was born in 1967, 1 year before me. He wrote over 20 books, not all politics, but most of them politics. He's knowledgeable. He gets into details on each one of the ones that ran for president in 2016. His conclusions you might disagree with, but I'll tell you one thing: you will laugh. You remember a time when you had appendix? If you got appendix, you had the stitches on. Well, when you laugh, then man, you hurt. And this one here, I thought my stitches were gonna fall out. His knowledge and brought out what I thought about a number of people. I disagree with them on some of the people. I'm not going to say which because I'm not a political pundit, as J.P. O'Rourke is. And the book is worth a read so you can get a better, maybe a good insight into the 2020 election. And I said the book will be down in my description where you can get it. Get it. Have a good day. This is Author Roy Murray out. Have a good weekend. See you later, alligator. And remember, come on, subscribe. Give me some likes. At least put the likes down. That will help me out. I'm getting the views. I'm getting the view time. And I thank you at Twitter, everybody at Twitter, for that. But for God's sakes, subscribe. See you later, alligator. Bye-bye.